Hi everyone. So I kind of just wanted to make this video really quick and talk to you guys about something that I've kind of been playing around with for the past couple of days. I don't really know how to describe this planner setup that I have going on. I guess it would be something more of like a supplemental kind of sort of business planner, but there's also other things in it. But before I get started in the video, I'm just gonna throw out some disclaimers. One, I'm filming in my living room, on the floor in front of my balcony, right here, because this is where I have the most daylight. I'm in North Carolina. It's almost a day and a half after the hurricane, and so this is where I can get the most light. It's pretty, in certain parts of the apartment, there's not a whole lot of sunlight, so this is where I'm at. And also, because I'm not in my office filming, my cats are out here, so you may see a cat. So those are my disclaimers. Okay, so first things first, nobody panic, I'm still in my passion planner. Okay, I'm still in my passion planner. It's alive and kicking. I have no intentions of not being in my passion planner. It's perfect. I love it. I think in my last passion planner video, the tabs were there, but I just added some Girl of All Work tabs because it was so much easier to find the months like that. And yeah, so that's that. Still in there. What I wanted to talk about though is this Recollections planner from Michaels. I did purchase an actual planner, and I'm just going to talk to you guys about it real quick. I love the outside part of the binder. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is like a pistachio mint green, and it's gorgeous. This color absolutely does it for me. The popper is great. The thing that I have an issue with are the rings. The rings are gappy, and I don't know if it's just because I didn't get a good one, but the rings are definitely gappy. I'm not too concerned with it though, because I don't intend on using this as like my everyday carry or at all. Honestly, I don't really plan on using it. But let's be real, for us planner nerds out there, we switch planners like we switch socks sometimes. So having all the different binders, it's pretty convenient just to, take the guts out and, oh, there's a cat. Take the guts out and, switch the outside around. And so I can't say that one day I won't be like, oh, I want to be in this planner. Spring is coming around again eventually. So I may actually want to be back in this planner. But I'm not too concerned about it because Franklin Covey sells rings. So I can just take these rings out and replace them with some wider rings from Franklin Covey and call it a day. Like, it's not that big of a deal for me. So that's that, but I'm really just using this for storage. There's not much in it, but I'm just going to use this to store whatever I take out of here. And then once this huge pile gets lower, then I'll probably start storing them in here as well. But let's get into it. So I have this deep pink Filofax domino in the personal size. If anyone has an A5, please comment below because I am on the hunt for the A5 size of the deep pink. Please let me know. I will pay you for it. I really need an A5 version of this. But I got this off of the Filofax USA website with the 2016 calendar inserts, and it was like $20. They were on sale. Dominoes are already cheap. Sorry, my cat. Come on, baby. Go outside. Hello. So they're already cheap, but this was even cheaper. So I couldn't say no. I already wanted to get one anyway, and I love the deep pink dominoes. This is the only one I've ever owned, but just from seeing them in videos, I knew that I was going to love it the minute that I got it, so I had to. I just had to. It was like the planner gods were telling me to do it. So anyway, I went to Michael's, and I got that with the inserts that it came with because I like the dividers that it has, and I'll show them to you when I get in here. But they have so many different inserts, and I really do like the way that they have set this up. So they have spiritual, fitness, pregnancy journal. I'm not pregnant, but I thought it'd be nice to get one. Inspiration, goals, to do, and budget. And I didn't get any calendar inserts because I have my passion planner. I don't need this as a calendar. But these inserts are so cool. Inside each book, there's about like 2 to 3 different things going on. So you have like, this has a to buy, appointments, activities, business, miscellaneous, errands, housekeeping, emails, phone calls. And then after you go through a couple pages, then it goes into like lists and then your monthly goals on the back. And that's the to-do one. And then for the goals, it has like reasons I want to, do all this. And then more like monthly goal stuff, weekly goal. And then when you get to the back, it has like a little bullet list type deal thing going on. And I think that that's so cool because you're getting so much, and they're $5 a book, I think, for these. And the binder was $20 with 3 dividers and some other inserts as well. And so I just thought that this was really good because I had been looking for something to do a business planner with that I could keep separate from my passion planner, because there's just so much that goes into all the things that I do, and sometimes it doesn't all fit in the passion planner. And even if it did, like, I have my classic for 2017, I don't want to always have all my business things inside of my passion planner. I know that it's supposed to be all encompassing, but my brain doesn't like that. I have to compartmentalize things. So this still has to be trained a little bit, but I went and let me see if I can get this to bend back. I went and took a dive and got this and started, throwing things in there. So I got some magnets that I thought were super cute. I love these. They're just cute. They're just gonna live there. They're so cute. I got some stamps. I've never stamped before, but I wanted to try it. My aunt had given me a couple of stamps, but this came with these stamps and an actual stamper. So I just put them in here, and I do plan on using them. This little cat goes in every single planner that I have. I find a way to stick her in there. These are some Franklin Covey stickers that I had left over from a different personal or compact size planner. And then these are some stickers from the Recollections line too, some like little post-it type deals. So I got those. And then the first thing I want to see is if I have things to buy, or important activities or appointments, important things that I need to do. And then this is one of the dividers that it came with. And then this is a Filofax divider. And then as soon as I open up, I have whatever I want to kind of do this like as a monthly thing. So for the month, what I want to focus on for that month as far as like my spiritual growth, a scripture that I want to focus on that month, an observation that I want to focus on that month, the application of it, like how am I going to apply this in every single day life for that month. And then on the back, it's the same thing. And then there's thoughts and prayer requests. So I thought that that'd be a good thing, that every time I open up my business planner, before I even dive into doing anything for my business, I get into relationship with my number one business partner, which is God. And make sure I keep myself focused. In my Mary Kay business, the thing that Mary Kay Ash always emphasized is, you have God first, family second, and career last. And I try my best to live by that every single day. She says, if you keep God first and your family second and your career last, everything will line up the way that it's supposed to be. And I absolutely believe in that. So that's that section. And then you get into your first little list here of things to do. So this would be like a master to-do list basically. And then on the back, it has monthly goals. So I would just write in like whatever business goals that I have for whatever month. And then there's the top 10 goals. I mean, it's just goals galore in this thing. And then what's this? More goal planning, weekly goal planning. Now, obviously, these are from different books. This goal one and this goal one, they're from different books. So I may not end up using all of these goals, but it doesn't hurt to have space to write down more and more goals on, okay? I'm all about that goal planning. And then there's like goal motivations, like reasons I want to do those things. And that's just that whole section. This is all goal planning, things that I want to do for my business. And then the next section is like monthly insights, like things that I learned about myself and about my business for that month. I can track things like retail, wholesale sales, and all that stuff. And then on the back is 10 things I want to get done this month. I challenge myself to. What can I improve on? 10 things I'm grateful for. Thought for the month. What I learned this month. Reasons to be happy, excited, thoughtful, energized. All this is just so positive. And I think working in the setting that I do work, you do a lot of stuff on your own. Most of the time, Tuesday through Sunday, you're pretty much, running your business on your own. You try to get, plugged in here and there with other people and other consultants, but it's a solo game a lot of the time. And so it's easy to get bogged down in the negative, and to have all these things here to keep me reminded as to why I do my business, and, to help empower myself, like that is absolutely beneficial. So that goes on for a couple of pages. And then we get into, this is the budget section. So this is where I would keep my budget. And then there's a couple of pages of that. And then it says 10 ways to save today. And then on the back is a spending tracker, and that's where I would track my business expenses. I have an app. You guys saw my video on QuickBooks. If you haven't seen it, check it out. But I do use my QuickBooks app, but sometimes there are things that I kind of want to write down to help me be mindful that I don't always want to have to like scroll through my app to try to find it. I just want to write it down. So that's what I'm going to be using that for. And there's also things that I have that aren't connected to my QuickBooks. Let's see. Which one was this? Oh, this is the fitness one. Okay, so there's like a fitness goals section. So this isn't business, but it was an insert, and I wanted to use it. So I was like, hey, why not? We'll just stick that in there somewhere. So this is the fitness one. And then that goes on for that section. This is another divider. I love these dividers. They're awesome. I wish they would have came with more. They only came in 3, and they don't sell the dividers on their own. So I'm hoping that they do decide to come out with just divider packs. That'd be nice. And then this is just graph paper. Lots and lots of graph paper for me to write notes and brainstorm and do things. And then there's lined paper. And that's the whole thing. And this is what I kind of just intend on just using to keep some track of some business things and some other things that, that won't fit in my passion planner, but that I just choose not to keep in my passion planner, because sometimes having a schedule and then having a whole bunch of stuff written all around the schedule and in the little, sections, like I forget what week it was. It was just notes galore in this thing. I was just like, oh gosh, this is too much. Let me see here. A lot of stuff gets erased after a while, but having like, goal mapping and post-it notes and I need this, that, and that, and everything, it's just, sometimes it gets a little overwhelming. I'm just like, I don't really want to have all that in one place. I don't know if that was informative or anything, or if you were checking out Recollections and thinking about maybe trying to use it, but I think it's definitely going to work out for me to keep track of some things for my business. Once I start actually writing in the planner, I will absolutely post and let you guys see how I'm using it for my business. Okay? Thanks so much. Talk to you later. Bye.